guys, I'm Sujani. Welcome back to my channel. I usually upload project vlogs on YouTube, but this is not a project vlog. This is like more of my stash tour and how I'm organizing it. It's already organized, and planning like what to make with it, because 90% of this, 90% of this is just leftover yarns or scrap yarns from my previous projects. The oldest yarn I have is like from 2021, and I want to plan it so I can use up everything, except like 3 sets of yarn which I got with a definite plan. Everything else that's here, it's scrap yarn. So I have set myself 3 rules, not really rules, three general ideas. One is like, I'm not in a yarn ban, so I can, if I want to buy yarn, I can buy. The second one would be, I'm planning to use mostly free patterns, and thirdly, I'm giving myself time till May, or like the end of the May, like June, to at least bring this down, because except for like 3 sets, like that would be like very small amount. Everything else is just leftovers from my projects. So yeah, I wanna bring it down. So tomorrow I'm planning to take photos of everything to have a general idea like what I have. It's already been kind of organized, but I want to take it out and see like even more, like if there's any small stuff that I can use for something else, or yeah. So tomorrow I want to take all the photos and stuff to organize it, and then I'll see you guys after I like decide on like what projects I would make with it. The next day I took out all of my yarn and I took photos and videos so I can plan what to make with the yarns I have. While the time lapse is going on, I'll say my knitting goals for this year. The first thing is what I'm doing right now, planning to use up my scraps. So I want to be done using my scraps by the end of the year. At least I've given my time till May, but then I am giving till the end of the year to like use up all my scraps. The next one would be to knit a color work, because I have not done a color work knit before, so I want to venture into that. The third one is that I want to venture into texture knitting. Like almost all that I have done are either stockinette or garter stitch patterns, so I want to go into like more intense cable or lace. And the last one is that I have my first ever garment that I made. I want to mend it because I made it with dies. I want to remove the ties and make it into a normal tank top so I can wear it even more, like start wearing it. This is the mood board that I created for my stash yarns, and as you can see here, this is my non-scrap, like the yarn that I got with a specific project in mind that I am still yet to use. And all these, like the right side, the entire thing here are my scrap yarns which I want to use up by this year, or like I said by May. Let's see, I want to finish those up. And I have planned everything into like categories and what project I want to make, and I even color coded them just to be so like to make it fun. So yeah, the first would be my mohair scrap that I just finished using in my jelly top. I am planning to hold it with my super fine merino yarn to make the Northwind hat. And almost all the patterns here are free patterns, so except for a very few that I'll say which are not free. Trying to use this mohair with this to make that. Let's go into the next one. I want to use the merino pure yarn. The merino pure yarn is left over from my China test knit, and the red one is from a headband that I did last year. So I had 3 skeins of this, like, and few other swatches. So I applied for the mini sky test knit and I got selected, and I am planning to use this up entirely, or if I have to order more yarn, I would order more yarn. It depends. I guess I'll be using these 3 because the size that I'm doing had a yardage of like around here, so I guess I'll be fine with it. The next one that I have is the viscose 3-ply yarn, or the fingering weight yarn that I left over from my Campanula tea and my camisole number 9. I want to make the little knit clementines, and I want to turn them into keychains so I can use it or like give it to my friends. And if I have any leftover, I think I would have leftovers. And if I have leftovers, depending on what quantity I have, I would either knit a Dahlia hair tie or the Simone bonnet, depending on the quantity of yarn I have leftover from my little knit clementines. And let's go into the next category, which is the sport weight yarn. This is again a leftover yarn from my West Claire that I did for my friend, and the thread is that, and others are like my very first knit tank top that I made. these are leftover yarns from that is the same uh, yarn type. And these two, like the blue and the green, are like I got it to make crochet flowers. I've made them and these are like the scraps of it. So with these I want to make the koinobori pouch with the green and the blue one. I want to make this, and with the red one I want to make Oli summer top. Again, it's a kids pattern. I guess I would be using up that entirely or like half of it, and then I'll decide on what else to make after, depending on like the quantity of yarn I have. I guess that's it for this one, and all of these are like free patterns till now. And the next one that I have is the viscose DK weight yarn. But like when you see it, it would lean more towards a sport weight yarn. So these are leftovers from my blouse number 1 that I made, and I have even more yarn than what I have put the photo for here, and I just could not find anything for this except for the bow wow pattern, and I am planning to knit it and give it to my friends. I don't have anything else in mind. Mostly I'll just use it up, or if I find any other pattern I would use it. I guess yeah, that's it for this one. Let's go into the fuzzy acrylic. So this is again leftovers from a sweater that I made for myself, and it was the Sweet Spring sweater by Drops pattern, again a free pattern that I made, and I had leftovers. I got this yarn first to make the bad idea blouse, but it did not work out, so I got the mohair and that also did not work out. And you know like how I ended up using it for my jelly top. And with that I am planning to use it to knit the mini bear pattern. Again, it's a kids pattern because the quantity of yarn I have is mostly the quantity that I can make either a kids or a toddler pattern with, knit with, sorry. So yeah, you'll find mostly like knit kids or like toddler patterns. Next one, yeah, again this is also again a kids pattern. This is acrylic DK full skeins because I have scraps also here on top. So these are leftover from my gingham crochet blanket that I made in 2024. Yeah, in 2024. So I had a lot of leftovers from this. With this yarn I already made like two baby knits, not kids, and I had one entire skein, like almost an entire skein left. So I ordered one more skein to make another baby knit, and I'm planning to make the Rosy Garden cardigan with it. Let's see like how it turns out, and hopefully I can use this up in this project and be done with it. And the next one is cotton DK, and this one is leftover from my knit, not my knit. This one is leftovers from the ruffle collar dresses I made for my nieces, and I am planning to make this scrunchie bag out of it. I think I have enough yarn, and if I don't have enough yarn, I am frogging a project, a crochet project that I made in 2024, yeah, 2023, and I am planning to frog it. So I would have way more yarn to finish this. So I am planning to make this crunchy bag and the simple net tote. So I am planning to do 2 projects with this yarn. So I guess it works out, or else I'll order more yarn. Acrylic lace. This is leftover from making doilies, and I'm planning to make doilies again, or like this flurry snowflake pattern, and or I have another one plan also. I'll say when I reach another point which would make sense for me to say it there. I guess I'll use it for doilies or like this one pattern. The next is acrylic decay. So these are like more scraps, like small quantities, not like full scale quantities, like 20 grams or like something like that, smaller quantities. So with these I want to make the ugly sweater ornament. These have been on my Pinterest board and my Ravelry favorites for a really long time. I really want to make it, so I'm planning to use these scraps to make it, at least one. And the leftovers I am planning to use it to make crochet flowers, peonies, or some other pattern. These are 2 patterns that I have in mind. And all my pattern, I have bundled them into a Ravelry bundle, and I'll add it in my description, so check it out if you want. And the next one would be alpaca decay, I guess. Yeah, alpaca decay. These are leftovers from my hand loop sweater that I made. This was my very first project vlog that I uploaded, and yeah, this I have these 2 skeins. I am pretty sure it's not enough. I am planning to buy one more ball of it and see if it'll be enough. I guess it'll be enough. And I'm planning to make this simple thing scarf. This is a dupe for the Sophie scarf that's been going around for a while. Not a while, for many years. So I guess I'm gonna make it because I have these are odd amount of scraps. And the next would be my acrylic fingering weight yarn. These are my, what to say, like my very first ambitious, like a very big project that I took up on without even knowing it is gonna be a very big project. I made a basket weave crochet blanket. I don't remember the exact size. It was around, let's say, like 6 feet tall, and I'm pretty sure it was around 3 feet or like 4 feet wide. Yeah, it was my very first like bigger project. I did not even know why I took it upon myself to like make it. I was just like, yeah, I'll make a blanket, and I did not even know that fingering weight yarn. This was my very first like online order, I would say. Like I just ordered what I found, and I did not know like the weight differences and like how it will work out and everything. I just thought, yeah, I'm just gonna make a blanket. I got all like, what to say, like shades of red, I would say, and I started working on it, and it just went on and on and on. And in the end, I finished it, and I had leftovers with it. So I already started making this project. I found this washcloth pattern that I really liked. So I thought, what if I just continued that project, like that washcloth into a blanket? So I already started it. I'll show you later like how it's turned out. And yeah, I am making a blanket out of it again. And the red one is the scraps from my very big project. And these like the small odd bits are again from my very first year of crocheting. These are like very cheap acrylic that I got in bulk without even having any project in mind. I just went out with my father and we both were like, yeah, yarn. So we just got like a bunch, let's say, like, I don't know, like 10 to 15 colors in different colors and different quantities, like 2 bags of each and everything. So we just got everything and we came. And I already made a crochet blanket out of it, and I still have a lot more left over. And I'm planning to frog this also. So, yeah, and make everything into the blanket. This is where the acrylic lace would come in. I am planning to make an I-cord border with that lace. I know it sounds very, what to say, I'm not getting the exact term for it. Very tedious. I'm just making it complicated for myself because lace weight is like very thin, and I am planning to make an I-cord out of it, border out of it. I am like, yeah, go for it. That's what I'm saying. So I'm just thinking of that as an option. So yeah, and let's see the next one. I guess I'm nearing the end of like my scrap projects. Swatches. I don't know where else to put this, so I put this here. So I have a lot of swatches that I want to make a swatch bag out of it, but I'm not going to use the pattern. I am planning to self-craft it because I'm like, yeah, it's a bag. How else would you like be working with it again? So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna self-craft it. I'm just gonna go about it. So yeah, I'm planning to make a swatches bag, and I'm thinking of using it as a project bag too. Let's see. And the last category is embroidery. Again, this is also from my wild purchases that I did with my dad. We went to like a place where they sell yarn, and they were selling also embroidery flosses. So I got a bunch of them. Again, I don't know why I thought it. I thought I'll go into like embroidering then, but then I did not go into that. I am thinking of making placemats with it. I don't have a concrete project for it. I'm just gonna see like when I get to it there. Yes, this is all the scrap projects I have. Let's see into my non-scrap projects. Yeah, there's only 3, so it'll just take like few more minutes. First category is merino superfine yarn. This is the yarn that I told that I'll hold my mohair with to make the beanie. I'm planning to make the SW Labar sweater. This is a Japanese pattern. When I saw the Japanese, like I translated it into Google Translate and like heard the sound of it, pronunciation of the word. It said it was like Surabu sweater. I guess it's Surabu, and I don't know why it's like maybe they translated it into this one. So I'm planning to make that with the superfine yarn. I guess I would have to order more yarn. Yeah, let's see. And the next one is cotton fingering. This yarn I got with a specific project in mind. I got it with the Westclair yarn. I had the Polo Luna or Luna Polo by Mochi Knits, and I swatched for it. I was not able to hit the gauge for it, so I decided I'll make this filet crochet top by Cool Stitches. I really like Cool Stitches, and I thought like maybe I'll try this out from her. So I'm planning to make the filet crochet top with it. And the last category is my countdown box that I got. I am planning to make the pillow with this the sunrise memories pillow pattern, and I am planning to use the fade first and then I'm trying to use the tonals next. So I guess, yeah, these are the plans that I have. That's it for this video. Follow along to see my scrap busting process, and I have not yet decided whether I want to put like a monthly vlog or a week or like bi-weekly vlog, because I don't know, I have not yet decided whether I want to put like monthly basis or like weekly, bi-weekly. I'm definitely not going to put weekly basis because I am not making many projects in a week. I'm barely able to finish one project or like a half a project in a week. So I'll see you guys later. Uh, so yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.